Given McLaren's recent form compared to Red Bull, the general consensus is that it is not a matter of if, but a matter of when McLaren will overhaul their points deficit to Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship. And there are some that feel a similar way in regards to the Drivers' Championship. Max has now given his thoughts on the possibility of not being able to defend his championship this year while speaking to multiple media outlets. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Max Verstappen's honest assessment of 2024 championship chances. Max started off by reacting to the possibility of not becoming the champion this year. Listen, I just do the best I can. If I win it or not, it's not going to change my life. Would I like to win it? Yes, of course, but it's not in my hands with the performance of the car. I just try to do the best I can, try to give feedback, try to make it faster. If that's going to be enough to the end of the year, I don't know. He then looked at the likelihood of his 62-point lead in the championship being overhauled by Lando Norris. I would like to win races, otherwise, it's still 8 races and some sprint races, so these kinds of things can easily be, of course, overturned. But I also know that you need to have a perfect end to the season, and that, I think, is very hard. He signed off by asserting that he will give it his best shot. I just try to do the best I can and try to find the best possible setup with the car. It's been very difficult to get that because we are a bit limited with what we can do with the car. But of course, I would like to win the championship. We still have a great lead. Fast feed. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton explained that it's so boring when you're starting from first and leading the race all the way through. It's really boring compared to fighting from the back. Trying to discover different lines, utilizing the tyres and the wind, then you finally get someone. In battle, that's the best thing and the most rewarding experience as a driver. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff thinks that they're able to extract the single lap, which in principle is good news, but then the balance isn't a way that is good enough to keep the tyres happy for the race. McLaren CEO Zak Brown stated, "I don't see why we can't be going for the win every race weekend. I think we're going to have tough competition, but we've shown our car is good in all conditions, all different types of circuits." His driver Lando Norris explained that the new challenge this year has been dealing with more questions and the pressure of everyone thinking that I have to deliver every single weekend. But I think because I struggled a bit with it, or quite a bit with it in the past, I feel like I'm able to deal with it in a much better way now. Therefore, it doesn't have much of an effect. And Adrian Newey has officially signed with Aston Martin for 2025. Do you think Lando Norris will overhaul Max Verstappen's 62-point lead in the Drivers' Championship? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.